I'm on my way right now to go on the radio station. I'm actually going to talk about my brand, CourtMe, with my business partner, about how we got started and what it means and what it's about. So I'm excited, and once I get there, I'll make sure to get some footage. I'm actually driving, so I am going to let y'all go.
Let's Do Lunch right here on Support District Radio Network, my Radio Phoenix. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's another great day here at the station. Another great show I'm bringing to y'all. Been telling y'all about it for a minute, or we've been trying to schedule this for a minute, I would say. Got a great guest coming in, two great guests. From a very interesting to me, because I don't know everything about it or enough about it, so that's why I wanted them in here to share this message with y'all. The company CourtMe. So, I have two very special guests. I'm gonna keep them kind of secret for right now, because y'all know I just like to do the intro. Keeping it real basic for y'all. Today is another great day. Y'all know it is. It's hump day, so I want to keep y'all busy, keep y'all active, help y'all get over the hump. It's West Coast Wednesday, Wake Up Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesday, What It Do Wednesday. What else is it? Where your friend at Wednesday? Wake Up Wednesday. So I want to keep y'all active and keep y'all moving. Y'all know how we do it. So what I'm gonna do is take a quick break and then come back. We're gonna talk a little bit of news and sports, and then bring in the guests. We're gonna keep it going. So y'all keep rocking with us, man. It's your boy Jay Jones, aka I See You Filming, right here. Let's Do Lunch. Support District Radio Network, my Radio Phoenix.
Let me show y'all my outfit. Look at them abs. Yes.
I'm just trying to get my Tiana Taylor on. That's it. I gotta go wet my hair and start flinging around. Just drop down, do the crybaby real quick.
That's all I got.
Do the crybaby.
That's the only part I got is a crybaby. I don't know if my booty gonna look like that when I do it, but I hope.
And from
What it do, y'all? We back right now. This is your boy Jay Jones, aka I See You Filming, in the building right now. Support this radio network, my Radio Phoenix. And this is Let's Do Lunch, and it is hump day. And we have something special to help y'all get over these, what it feels like. I think we're going to talk about helping y'all get over relationship humps and personal humps. But got my two guests in the building. I told y'all from the company CourtMe. So, ladies, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi. Hey, I'm Suma. I'm originally from Jersey, but I've been out here in Phoenix about almost 2 years now.
Okay. What made you move to AZ?
I'm a mommy's girl, and my mom moved here about almost 4 years ago. Okay. And I had my daughter like a couple months before she moved out here, and I just needed that connection with my mom. So shortly after I moved out.
Family, yes, nothing wrong. That's a good reason. That's definitely a good reason. Keeping family close. And also in the building we have.
Yes. Well, I'm Anneke. I'm from LA. I moved to Phoenix chasing my mom as well. Okay. I am an only child, so wherever she goes, I go.
Mama's baby.
We a package.
So AZ got y'all in the package, did you? Okay. That's cool. So, there we go. Okay, so some people out there may know you for, or starting to get to know you for, your blog.
Yes. Yes.
So that came from, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna definitely get into that and where it came from, because it was a really good reason. I think it's a really dope thing that you started to do. But this company, I want to talk about the company. So CourtMe.
Ooh.
So where did the idea for this? So is it hashtag CourtMe, or is it just CourtMe?
No, it's the hashtag CourtMe.
Hashtag CourtMe. Okay.
Hashtag us.
Yes. Well, it started initially just me and Anneke and another one of our friends were in like a little group chat. We're just going back and forth about dating and like, all the issues that we have been facing as being like young women just trying to find somebody. Okay. So we started just going back and forth having this conversation via text message, and then we decided, I went on Facebook and kind of put like a little blurb of what we were talking about, and I just put the hashtag CourtMe, and just meaning like, court us, take us out, treat us like with women, like with respect. So Anneke came back and was like, yo, that's dope. We should definitely make something out of this.
Yeah.
She's so creative. I was just venting on Facebook, just putting something up on Facebook, and now because of her, we're sitting here today.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Nice little origin story. Because courting is an old thing. Like, that's an old school thing. Like, my grandma used to talk about courting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's throwback to like when dating was really dating.
When it was real.
Because now it's different in 2016.
When it meant something.
Yeah.
And now dating is like how many people you can get.
Watch Netflix.
And chill.
For real, not even cable, like
And
Netflix.
chill.
Like, can we
Can
get
and
Stars?
chill.
Some Showtime? There's some Netflix. Like, everybody got $7.99 a month.
They don't even ask to date anymore. It's just straight, you want to chill? Where you stay? Oh, you only about 15 minutes away. I can come over there and we can kick it. I can't have dinner. I can't, nothing?
No, eat before you come.
Eat before.
Fill up.
Yeah, no.
So CourtMe came from that. So being from Jersey
Yeah.
and being from LA, was it the experiences y'all was having with dating men out here, or are you just talking about just throughout your life of just dating and just some couple of weird or bad experiences you had and you was just like, this gotta change? Did that conversation spark from that, or was it the Arizona? Because I've heard, I'm from Oakland. I'm from Oakland too. So
Yes, Oakland.
it's different in Arizona, is what I noticed.
It's very different.
On both sides. It's different for men and different women when you're dating. And I noticed that a lot of people will say, like, some of these AZ dudes, just not the same. AZ girls is different, so...
The crazy part is a lot of the men that are in Arizona are not even from Arizona. So you have these transplant
Players.
I can't even think of a word without cussing, but you just got these men, players, whatever they are, coming from all over the place with the foolishness.
Okay.
But I think a lot of that, what me and someone spoke about, is a lot of that comes from what we allow as women too. So a part of CourtMe, we definitely want to incorporate, coming back to having respect for yourself and not settling. A lot of people are just settling. So, okay, I'll be the side chick. As long as you take me to dinner, pay a little bill or two, I'm fine with you having a whole nother life outside of me. I just want that little bit of companionship, and we want to turn that all the way around too, because your mom back in 1970 wasn't having that. Your daddy wasn't. She was going to Charlene's house on the other side of town. Excuse me, ma'am. I know we in there. We got kids. Send them out.
What's that song? Monica and Randy, the remake, but the original.
Oh, The Boy Is
What was
Mine.
her name?
The Boy Is Mine.
Was it Charlene?
It was. What's her
Oh,
name,
you know
Charlene?
his name. Oh yeah, I remember that. So yes,
So that was the difference back in the day.
Yeah, that we're trying to bring back. I think that understanding our self-worth and being able to portray that is, just in dating, but just in life in general.
True.
And being able, because we teach people how we want to be treated, and by what we allow and what we accept to happen to us. And with CourtMe, we decided that we need to start teaching people how we should be treated, and that starts with us understanding what we accept and what we allow. So that's pretty much where a lot of that came from, because I have a lot of some friends that are like, oh, he came home last night. I'm like, you're supposed to come home every night. Why are we praising? Why are we praising these little things when they're supposed to already be doing it?
Yeah.
And that's where women comes, because we just accepting anything to happen now, because you know what? At least I got a man. You just upset because you don't got one. No, I'm not. I'm accepting it because I know what I'm expecting for myself. And because we lower our expectations so much now, that we just take whatever comes through the door. And they know that. Men are starting to realize that.
Oh, I just gotta give her bare minimum,
and I don't have to do anymore.
and that's it.
But
yeah,
so, yeah.
I noticed that with a lot of female friends that I have, and the stuff they complain about, and it's just like, so you're settling for that. Like, they're complaining, and and it's like, but you're allowing that to happen. I'm like, okay, and they don't see, like, if you know your self-worth, and you appreciate and really love yourself, because one of my things is so much your confidence is everything. That's my thing, and I feel like that should be the foundation for everything for people. But if you don't have that, or you let someone else give you your confidence, as soon as they're gone, like, you don't have anything, so you gotta have it in yourself. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, CourtMe. So do y'all have so what do y'all do? Like hats, shirts?
we do hats right now. We're working on getting the progress with shirts. So if anybody out there has to hook up, let us know.
Okay.
So yeah, we do a lot.
Pretty cool company, Trinity Promotions.
Trinity?
They
Ooh,
have
holla at us.
shirts.
We'll be looking for you, Trinity Promotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that stuff in house. We do a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, we need
Nice.
some shirts. We're just trying to revamp it all
Okay.
and just come back a little stronger. When we first started CourtMe, we were so excited that we just boom went out full throttle. So now we kind of pulling it back in and just getting it together so we can come out and be a little force
Okay.
to be reckoned with.
Yeah, if y'all need a designer, we know a designer too. That we can go, but just
Like I said, I just got everything over here.
I know, right?
you know, we one stop
I heard
shop.
that.
One stop shop. Y'all come here, you know, you get quality, you get some stuff done.
Yes.
Yeah, let us know. So y'all want to push it out. So where do you see it going? Like as far as, because some people, you know, they'll say everybody has a t-shirt line, everybody has a clothing line. So do you guys see it going further? Like as far as you just connecting with like motivational speakers, because there's a lot of great ones out here that we went that we're connected to, or do you see like you're just doing it kind of your own thing and just bringing people in? Because there's so many ways I know you can go about it. With you could just be like, if I get this person to wear it, they talk about it. Or if I have someone that's pushing the brand, or you guys going to be like the brand ambassadors for your brand.
We want to keep CourtMe between us and be the brand ambassadors. But we definitely plan to get more out in the community with our brand.
That's cool.
As far as woman development, and we did speak about, because you know Suma has a daughter, so our little queens are our little, and get them in order to starting them young, letting them know their worth. Because Lynn definitely know.
Oh, she'll tell you. My daughter's 5, and she'll tell you in a second. You know, she's very understands. She at this age, being 5, she understands her worth, and she has no problem telling you and checking you. And I see her, and I'm like, inside, I'm like, yes. She's like, don't touch my hair. My daughter will tell you, and I appreciate that. And, you know, it's good to start that so young and instill this in our girls at this age, and to stop them from when we see things like twerking, they want to follow those kind of things. You know, it's up to us as women, mothers, and friends. I call them I'm the only one right now in a little group that has a baby.
Okay.
So I call them my little village. So they all look out for my daughter, and we all give her like positive feedback and things like that.
That's cool.
And keeping that momentum going.
Yeah.
So we have to raise our children, our girls, our men as well, our little boys, in the way that they should go when they get older, so that they see it, because there's so much media out there portraying a whole different opposite of what I'm teaching. So it takes a little harder at home. So we want to reach out.
Is that CourtMe, or is that just the jersey in her?
No, that's a jersey in her. That is definitely 100% the jersey and the island in her, because we're from the Caribbean. So
Okay.
that's part of the island in her too. But yeah, we want to promote women empowerment, starting from the young age, from girls, moving on up, motivational speaking. We have friends that are motivational speakers as well too.
Okay.
Shout out to Sasha.
Yes, and
But
Margo.
yes, Margo. So we have and Ebony. So we have a lot of friends that, you know, are on, that's supporting us and on the same track and have the same goals that we have, that we just want to empower women and girls and raise them up.
And that definitely keep us in line. Ebony, keep us in line.
You should see her message.
Are you sticking to your brand?
She texts
I'll
us
be like,
some things.
all right. Okay, Ebony.
She does.
She's
Okay.
one of my first guests on my show. So
She's awesome. Miss Regal herself.
Yes, right? Money Name News.
Y'all had Ebony and Margo on here. Got the Sasha in here. Yeah, y'all got a nice little.
Have you heard Sasha speak?
Yes, I have.
Okay, Money, you understand.
Yeah, that's why I say I gotta get her in here.
She has the hashtag no mediocre friends, like, and the circle's tight.
That's what we live by.
So that, having this phrase, like, you know, the hashtag CourtMe, it's like, we're living it. Not only are we living it, but the people around us that we surround ourselves with are also living that same entire, like, hashtag too, without even, you know, not even, like, you know, using our brand, but they're promoting it.
Yeah.
So we surround ourselves with that.
That's cool. Yeah, and that's how it has to be. You have to have that circle of people that's going to support something that you're doing, you know, in turn you'll support them, because that's the one thing that lacks with a lot of people nowadays. Like, it's just that support. Like, some people, maybe they're jealous they don't have to drive or something, but they don't want to push. Like, it's hard to get friends and family sometimes to support you. It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That strangers will support you more sometimes. But I think y'all have this for a reason. And I mean, hey, some people wake up when they're supposed to wake up. It's later than we like sometimes. But, you know, I think you got to kind of take it. But then you know kind of where to put them in the scope of everything, too. So when stuff really blows up, you're like, okay, yeah, you know, I can keep you over here at arm's distance. And watch the people that, you know, supposed to be close to it and manage. I think that helps.
Life has full of categories. You just got to place them in the right one.
I don't have no category. Either I like you, you for me, or you not. I'm not.
With me or against me?
We don't have. Not the you know how you jump that line?
Yeah.
We know.
You
You just stay over that line. You don't come back over that line.
I'm not as harsh or black and white. I just know some people are just in my life for certain reasons.
True.
And, you know, sometimes seasons are longer than others. And sometimes, you know, your season may be over now, but I might need you for, like, next year's winter or whatever.
True.
So I feel like I don't, you know, I give people opportunities. So that's where we kind of, like, differ a little bit.
That's the yin and the yang of y'all.
And that's what we said
Suma's
last
a
night.
therapist. So
Okay.
she can see all of those, oh, okay, I get it. I know where they're coming from. And I'm just like, I have to text her at least 35 times a day for her to calm me down just in my life.
She's your life coach.
I'm just like, Suma. She's Anneke.
Like, I'm about to slap her. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, let's talk about this. You can't slap her, but there's other ways we can go about this. So these are like basically our conversations that we have.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's real cool. So that is the basics of CourtMe.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's a really great company. Y'all really have a real good vision. That's why I definitely want to bring y'all in, because it's something that I think is missing now. Because some people ask the question like, why don't dudes date? Like, I've been to like different singles events and help host them with Cosmic and Brianna and different things.
Mm-hmm.
And we have these conversations and people are just like, people don't date. Why
No.
is it so hard to find it? And it's just like I think on both sides people need to kind of clean it up. Fellas need to be more accountable, more responsible, more mature, more just a lot of stuff, more of just show more chivalry, all of that. And then women, some need to be more accepting of those things, because some, they get so jilted from unfortunate incidents that they hold that over on the next guy they meet. And it's just like, so if you can't, so a guy's trying to penetrate that and get in there like, look, I'm trying to be a gentleman, and yeah, it's hard. So I think we both got some work to do on both sides, but this is definitely a great thing that I think people need to get up on and pay attention to.
We also have the hashtag court her too as well, and that's like, basically for me, I think that if I was a dude, I would want a woman that's going to like support me, uplift me, may motivate me to want to do better. If you're going to expect the bare minimum from me, I feel like you're cheating me as well. So I feel like as men too, we need to be looking for women that's going to elevate me, not just settle for me being the basic of myself. You should make me want to be a better man, make me be a better businessman, whatever the case may be, push you to do your dreams. And if you're accepting like the least from me, why do I have you on my side? What are you doing for me?
Right, because a lot of them equate that to nagging. She always on me. She on my nerves. She nagging me.
Go get a job.
She forcing me to want to be better.
Jeez.
A mess.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I think we could get it together, though. I
believe
in us.
I do believe in that. It's
we can
going
get
to
it together.
change.
Black families matter.
Yeah, and you see, like, I think you can see and feel like a shift and a change towards people wanting to all be better on both sides. So, yeah, so y'all definitely coming in at the right time, and it's something that's needed. Is what they say. If it's something that you want to do, like create a need, like fill a need, find a need in the world, and then fill that. So, I think that y'all definitely doing that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back and we'll ask I want to ask y'all a couple questions surrounding CourtMe and dating and stuff.
Uh-oh.
So we can talk a little bit relationships, and then we're gonna keep it moving. So thank y'all again for tuning in. It's your boy Jay Jones, aka I See You Filming, right here on Let's Do Lunch. Support District Radio Network, my Radio Phoenix. We're gonna talk a little bit of relationships and dating. So, since that's one of the main focuses, one of the main focuses of your guys' company, having men really learn how to court and date, and having women really push that and know their value, and not accept just Netflix and chill, or what's the other one? I've been hearing people say, "Do you smoke?" Like,
yeah.
I've heard people say, "Do you smoke?"
Nope. I got asthma. Don't smoke.
Asthma.
I thought they only done that in California. Hey, you smoke?
It found its way out here. So, as far as dating, we'll just go with the obvious. So, are either of you guys dating right now?
I am.
You are.
Yes.
Are you courting? Courting or?
I'm being courted.
You're being
yes,
courted.
I am.
So she's past dating. Because there's a difference.
Yes.
People get that confused with
so
that.
now, does courting start? Is courting what starts, or?
It's dating. So you start with dating, and you go out, because you can date anybody. You and I can go on a date, and we know that we may not ever talk again. It was just a fun date, whatever.
Okay.
So you get to the courting stage once you've been dating someone for a while, and you're like, okay, this is who I want to deal with. This is who I potentially see myself with for years, or maybe marriage. I know some people don't believe in that, and maybe CourtMe is not for you. But, and then you get into that courting phase, and it's just you and that person, and you're taking the necessary steps to build towards something greater later. But people get that confused. Oh, I've been dating this dude for 2 weeks. Court me with my crown on. No. No, you're dating with your crown on. You're dating.
Okay.
There's a
So
difference.
some clarification for you.
Yes, there's a difference.
Yes.
It needs to be understood.
Yeah. It's a lot of differences out there that need to be explained. This is random and off, but in 2016, y'all, going into 2017, please learn to know the difference between everything. Because people like to blur the lines with stuff. and then try to be like, well, I'm close to that, so I'm that.
No, almost doesn't count.
So with courting and dating, so there's one more time for the people that missed it. So courting and dating, the difference is
Dating, you can date several people. Dating is for fun, to get to know a couple of different people. But the problem with dating is, I think why they kind of mesh that with courting is because they begin to have that sexual relationship with someone that they're dating, or several people that they're dating. So dating is, I'm going out, I'm having fun, I'm meeting potential mates. Courting is, I've met the person that I feel like I want to be with for a long haul, the long-term relationship to marriage. And that is courting.
So how long, I guess like you said, it depends on the person, because some people don't believe in marriage. So how long would you say someone should court before they take it to that next level?
Of what, marriage?
Which would be marriage.
I don't know. I don't see, I'm more of a free spirit with timelines. So I deal with everything emotionally. So if I feel that connection and I feel like you're the one for me, I'm just boom.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
So I don't know a time frame. What you think, Summa?
Me, I'm kind of like
You seem like you're
not
more
that
control.
I am.
Okay.
I'm very controlling. I'm trying, and it's hard. I'm really working on it, but I'm very like I think about courting for like a year, 2 years. Definitely should lead to at least an engagement after that, because if not, at our age, it's like 2-3 years is quite some time now. I'm not 21 no more. So I feel like about a year and 2 years, you should definitely know if you're trying to spend the rest of your life with this person. And if not, it's time to make moves.
That's
because
fair.
time is an investment. Because that's something you give to someone that you can never get back. You can get money back. I can get a paycheck next week.
True.
But if I give you 2-3 hours of my time at night,
Get that back.
that's it.
Yeah.
So it's an investment. And if you don't see that investment prospering, then it's time to step out. So I think about a year or 2 years is enough time.
Okay. And so you said you are dating. You're
I can say kind
being
of
courted.
Yeah, I'm being courted for hopefully to lead to that stage. So he's trying.
okay.
He's trying. We'll see. I don't know. So I'm dating. He's trying to court me. So I'm dating him, but he's trying to see if he can get to that courted stage.
So for you, so one of the things that like required, or like I don't know what, I guess what would your standards? So like what? So just for the basis, so like what type of guy, like when you were like single? For a tall guy, short guy.
Well, I'm only 5 feet, so most guys are going to be taller than me. So I make any guy feel exceptionally like Shaquille O'Neal. But so for me, it's like aspiration. Like you need to be going towards something, not just have like a dream. Say, I really want to do this, but show me your plan. What are you doing to get there?
Okay.
You want to own your business. Okay, that's awesome. Everybody wants to own a business.
Yeah.
What plan do you have for that to happen? So that's one of my biggest things. Spirituality is another thing for me. I'm not super religious, but I do believe in my higher power, and he needs to have someone that he believes in so that he can go to that's bigger than him. So that was a big thing for me. Respect is the number one thing, because like I say, I'm raising a little queen. So respect is a big thing for me that I have to see you exhibit on a regular basis. So I think those are my top 3 that I would definitely put on my list that I was looking for in a man. And support. Support is definitely a big thing, because I have so many dreams and things that I'm trying to pursue and I want to do in life, and I need to know that you're going to be on my side. And when I'm feeling down and I don't want to do it anymore, I don't care. I'm done. I want you to be like, no, you're not. Don't be sitting on my side, but it's okay. You could be finished if you want to. I know you're tired. No, get me up and say, we're going to go do this, because I know I would do that for him too as well. So that was another thing in understanding, because I could definitely have a feisty attitude, and I'm a spitfire when it needs to be. And even when it doesn't call for it, I can definitely rip a head off in a second. So he needs to understand that, hey, just, you got to pet me from a distance, because I might rip your arm off right now. So I definitely need understanding to know that, I'm not always that mean. You just got to break through that.
Okay, that's cool. So Anneke, what about you? What are some of the requirements to date or court you? But it should be a difference though, right? Because you can date anybody, like you said.
Yeah, you can date a few people, get to know them, and you're like, no, I don't like you. I would say, in order for me to want to be with you, you definitely have to be ambitious. I definitely have to have someone that has some things going for themselves. and you have to be, see, my circle of friends makes it very hard for someone new to come in. Like, you almost have to upstage my support system. You have to be at least as supportive as them, or over that. So, because I mean, when they step out, they having shirts with your face on it, they cheering for you. So we need him to come in with the banner on the side of his truck, like, I'm here for Anneke. But, and my big thing, you know, I'm really silly and I'm really goofy, but I really need someone that's spiritual. I need someone that, you know, understands me, because I'm 100% a free spirit. So I can sit here and, you know, discuss this with you right now, and then I'm just like, ooh, you know, look at that bird outside. So that's me, and I need somebody to really understand that and get that, but not take me for a joke, because I'm not for play. So definitely ambition. I need someone with a sense of humor, and I don't really go for looks. I like sense of humor. I like someone that's gonna be there for me, and that's just it. That's all I really want in a partner. And I need you to just accept who I am as I will for you. Don't try to come in and change me because you see little things. Cause I'm not here to change anybody. So don't do that to me, because you're gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Get out.
Okay, that's cool. So, have you had like any like? So, what's some of your like? I guess I would say, what's some of the worst experiences you've had, like trying to date?
Oh my God.
In your time in Arizona, or just throughout your life? It's one of the worst dates you've been on.
They all been bad.
That's not good.
You?
So, do you want to date or do you want to experience? Because I got to experience for you. But I think the worst date I've been on, I went out with this gentleman, and he's probably like a little shorter than me, I would want to say. So, I love crab legs. That's my thing. So, we went to Hot and Juicy on Mill. We go to Hot and Juicy. He orders king crab legs. So, he gets them to the table. I'm smashing my crab.
So you're not a dainty eater?
No. I'm going to eat. I'm not going to play these games. So, this man can't open his crab. He could not open his crab legs.
Okay.
And he's sitting there, he's flinging. He's like, well, can you just do it for me?
What?
How are you supposed to protect me and you can't open crab?
You know, some things are a struggle.
No.
Yes, some things are definitely a struggle. You know,
No.
you might need some support.
But he, you know what? On top of that, he was just really, really arrogant. You know, he made a lot of money. He had a good job, drove a nice car, and he was just arrogant the entire day. I'm a man. I got this. But you can't open your crab, Playboy.
That's not good. Yeah.
And then had me doing it.
Houseway.
Look at Lenny Pooh.
Houseway.
How?
Can't do that. I don't know.
It's a bad day. They wanted me to go home with him. You want me to give you a ride home? You want to come home with me? No. You can't open crab.
She said you can't open crab.
Well, my experience was a little different.
Ugh.
I've had some bad dates, some questionable ones, but mine didn't even lead to a date. First off, it started off with like the Netflix and chill. So he was like, yo, I just want to watch a movie and watch some TV and just kick it. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. You know, we can meet at the bar. He's like, no, just trying, just relax, have some wine, something to drink. I was like, the bar has drinks too. And he's like, yeah, but I'm just trying to watch some TV. I'm like, the bar has TV. I don't know. I'm really confused about where this is going. He's like, why you always gotta be difficult? No, because I want to go eat outside of your house. So, needless to say, that definitely didn't lead to no date. No. But I get that quite often, the Netflix and chill kind of conversation. You know, I just want to get to know you. You know, I'm like,
without all these other people around.
Yeah, I just want to focus in on you.
You know.
And he gets so upset, like, you don't understand. Like, I just want to be there for you, and I just want to be looking into your eyes.
You can do that at the bar.
Yeah, we can. You know, we can get a nice little area off to the side.
Or tell them, rent out the restaurant.
Yeah. So, but my dates usually are not too bad. Like, I'll go on I'm a good one-time dater. Like, we'll go on one date once, and I start fading. Like, I don't think this is going to work.
So you're a serial dater?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
I like the way
I really, really am.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? That's a great way to describe me. Because, like we talked about earlier, I don't like to waste time. Okay. So, me going on a date, like, that's, wasting time for me. So, if it's not going anywhere, I'm not about to go on a date. Like, granted, free meals are awesome sometimes, but I'm not about to go on a date and waste time. I'm not about to waste your time either. So now you can go out and find out who you need to be with, because it's not me, because I already decided it's not me. So you have time to go find her, because I ain't her. So that's usually, I don't really have too many bad dates.
I've been put out over Netflix and chill. You remember that story?
What?
I got put out the house because I wouldn't chill. And I'm like,
like, you really came here to watch this movie?
He was like, oh, that's all you really came here for? Like, I'm like, well, I thought we was really going to chill. Like, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Get to it.
He was like, oh, you got to get out.
Whoa.
He turned off the TV, everything. Lights went on. He was like, you got to go. I was like, okay, then that's fine.
But then I guess you can respect it because he didn't waste any more of your time.
Mm-hmm.
He wasted something. He didn't waste any more of it.
Yeah, he
that's
was
a good way
abrupt.
to look at it.
Yeah, that's a.
I'm glad
a
it's
good view.
full time. I'm a Pisces. So.
I'm a Pisces too. That's probably why she gets so mad at me, because I'm always looking at it like, well,
Yeah, you gotta have.
No, I always have to tell Suma, like, listen, Suma, we're not even about to play these games. So
like,
just cut it out. And
what
then
if
she's
they
like,
meant,
okay.
this.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, they didn't. I'm gonna punch in the face. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
Like I try to get into psychology. People like, why did they say that? Like, what made them say that? How? Because that thing that affected.
So
them
what is that gonna do? So what? I just don't get it.
This is our fight.
It just helps me understand like the perspective they're coming from. So
are you gonna still deal with them after that though?
It depends on what happened in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But some people I might, because like I give a lot of second chances.
Man, I just can't.
That must be the Pisces in us, because we do. I'm like,
I give a lot of the chances, but then like the more chances I give you, like I'll learn to keep you at more of a distance. So if I had, because I'll allow somebody to get quick, and then once I believe everything you tell me and who you are until
you show me
different.
Mm-hmm.
Then I gotta question everything after that.
I'm the same way. I'm like,
it's a Pisces.
It is. I think it might be February 22nd.
What? My birthday's February 26th.
Stop it.
Dad's birthday is February 22nd. Rest in That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, I believe in you. Like, until you show me otherwise.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe you.
I'm a ride or die. I've always been that kind of person. If I call you my friend, like that word is so deep, and I'm gonna hold you down in any way that I can. And for me, so it's like you have to prove to me why I should not. And once you do, it's kind of hard to come back from that.
It's really hard to come. Once you, oh no, like,
you can't.
Once we done with you, we done. Like, it don't matter what you do. My grandma, like, they ain't your friends. They ain't your friends. They ain't your friends. But I'm like, my friends.
Yes.
Because it's that. I think it's just that being a Pisces. I think we want we want everything to be cool.
Yes.
Because we can get along with anybody. Being at the end, because we got a little characteristic of everybody. So we get along with people. We see the good. We try to see the good in everybody. So we want just peace overall.
I mean, I try to see the good in people,
up,
but
we can turn to some parameters.
And that's what I was talking about. I can be very angry and very mean, and I could definitely snap on somebody real quick, and that causes people to be a little afraid of me sometimes. Like, you scare me. I'm like, but if you're on my good side, like, it's amazing to be on my good side, because you see so much love.
It's
and
alright.
attention.
I don't know about amazing.
She
it's
loves
cool.
my good side, but cross me and you yeah. Well, I'm glad. See.
No.
I hope he's out there listening so that when he knows, when you cross me, pay attention out there.
Once you show me, at this point, I'll just be done. I just can't anymore.
So you cut people off quick.
Right at this point in my life, yeah, I feel like I'm just too old, and at this age that we are, we're approaching 30. Like, if you don't know better by now, I'm not going to continue to work with you. Like, it's friends that, I love. Like, maybe if me and Suma were to get into it, okay, then I'm going to talk to Suma and we're going to try to work that out. But if you haven't been in my life and you definitely don't add any value other than mischief and just confusion, because confusion is of the devil, and I'm not going to deal with it, and you got to go ASAP. I always have to come to Suma, though. I always have. She's my free therapist. I'm like, Suma, listen, this is what happened. I'm done. Okay, Anneke, just... So if you have a second chance now in my life and you know you messed up, thanks, Suma. It's her.
Send those thank you cards right now. Okay. That makes sense. What we're going to do is take a break. Thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. It's your boy, Jay Jones, a.k.a. I See You Filming in the Building with Suma and Anneke from #CourtMe. Y'all keep rocking with us right now. Let's do lunch. Support this radio network, My Radio Phoenix. Here you go. So, we back. So, ladies, we said we're going to talk about a great experience or a good experience or a memorable experience, a positive. We want to get the bad out the way first. So, what's one of your most memorable positive that made you give somebody a second date
Well, my first one was this guy I was dating, and it was Valentine's Day, so I was extra excited. So it's kind of funny too at the same time. So I had this nice little long trench coat, a little something something underneath there. Okay. So in my mind, I was coming.
Something, a little something.
A little bit of nothing, but so I show up at the house and knock on the door. So I'm like excited. I'm like, I had the whole played out in my mind, like how this was about to go down. As soon as I get in the house, he's like, "Oh, we're about to go out to dinner right now," and I'm like, "Oh, right now?" Now he's like, "Yeah, we're meeting my brother." I'm like, "Oh, great." So I was like, "Give me 5 minutes. I just want to go to the bathroom, freshen up a little bit." Okay. So I'm in the bathroom, like rushing, changing everything that I had on in there. He's like, "You good?" I'm like, "I got this. It's fine." So then after the date, we went to a hotel, and when we got there, there were like a big bouquet of flowers, and the hotel was just set up so beautifully, and all my favorite things in a gift bag because I love candy, I love sweets. It's a bad habit. And that was amazing. I couldn't figure out how he beat me to the surprise when I initially had mine set up, and he definitely outdid it. So that's probably my most memorable date because I'm a hopeless romantic deep down inside. I act like a thug on the outside, but deep down inside I'm like a softie. And yeah, it does. And he definitely appealed to that side of me that day, and got a second date.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Anneke, why are you looking like that?
I'm just trying to figure out this trench coat at the door.
In February in New Jersey. I was so cold.
Oh, I've never been to Jay, but I can
It's
imagine.
freezing. It's freezing. And snow in my heels. And I was so ready. And cold. So when he told me he's about to go, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because I just froze this whole entire drive. And now you tell me we have to leave right now?
Wow.
So
I'm just trying to figure out because, trench coats are very, very long. And Suma is very short, and I'm just trying to figure out if it was tailored or if it was dragging the floor. Like, that's all I wanted to know.
You got jokes.
This was like a midi one. It was like to the knee of any normal person. So for me, it was like a little below the knee. So that's how I work my stuff out. But yeah, so
I just need answers.
I have one.
So Anneke, what's one of your best dating experiences?
I think my date is so corny. I don't even want to tell y'all. Aww.
It's all about what it was for you, though. This is for you. We don't care about what everybody listening is gonna think. This was for you.
So
this was your best.
The person that I'm actually with now. So yes to the relationship question. I am in a relationship. They decided to take me to. It was like a surprise, and it was supposed to be a Black History Museum that's here in Phoenix, but it just happened to be like a room, and the lady just had posters of historical Black figures on the wall. But it was just a thought, like, okay, you listen to me, you know what I'm about, so you decided to take me to this museum. And then I was like, boom, that's the one. That's the one. Good job. Good job.
The listening part.
Listen, it's the little things with women, man. You don't even have to take us out to some big grand dinner, even though we love it. But I mean, a picnic in the park, like, if you just listen, it's little small things that we like and we'll love if it was done. So that was dope.
Yeah, like, so that's a tidbit for the guys. Listen to the small things. Girls appreciate the small things. We love, like she said, the big dinners and stuff like that, but I love flowers. Little things like that makes me happy. Give me some pistachio almond ice cream. Yeah. I'm the happiest girl in the world. Like, I love the little things because that means to me that you thought about me at that moment to do that.
And you listen.
That means a lot more to me. That I popped into your head at that moment, like, oh, I'm about to buy this because this is what it means to this person. Like,
you can take anybody out to a picnic.
Yeah. Anybody go to a movie. Anybody go to dinner. True. But to show me you thought about me in the exact moment and to show it, like, that's everything.
Okay, so speaking about a favorite food of yours, so are you guys foodies? Because I'm a foodie. Yes. And that was the whole point of Let's Do Lunch. Let me give y'all this real quick. So Let's Do Lunch came from me being a foodie, loving food, knowing or having a pretty good opinion on food. I think people like to listen to me and ask me about restaurants all the time. But Let's Do Lunch came from, like, it has a negative connotation, I think, because people use it as a throw-off. So people will be like, oh, hey, I ain't seen you in a while. Oh, we should catch up. Yeah, let's do lunch. Yeah, all right, yeah. All right, give me your number. Well, just find me on Facebook. I'll find you and I'll hit you. And y'all never do lunch. So I want people to think different for these 2 hours. Like, you're doing lunch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 hours. We're talking food. We're talking everything else. But we always going to bring back the food. So, getting into the food. Are you guys like big cooks? Do you like to cook? Ready to cook for? You know, like cook.
I like cooking, and I usually like watch the person as they eat. So I don't like to eat with them because I like to see them enjoy my food. Okay. So I like to stare at it. So most of our business meetings ends up with us, like me cooking something. Anneke comes over for dinner and we eat. So yeah, I like to cook.
What's one of your best meals? What's your favorite thing to cook?
My favorite thing, barbecue chicken. Yeah, mascot potatoes. She loves that one. So barbecue chicken. I like to make stewed chicken, stewed beef. I just learned how to make this Haitian dish called legume. So I'm really excited. It's kind of like a vegetable beef stew. Okay. So I made it for the first time the other day. So I'm really, really excited. But I just like cooking. I do a lot of more Caribbean food than I do trying other new things. Okay. But every so often I try something new and then risk it on Anneke or somebody else and see what happens 2 days later if anything comes out. You good? All right, I'll try it.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm a cook. I like to cook a lot. I'm one of those people that I just like to try a whole bunch of new things. So I'll Google a recipe and then go to the store and then try to make it. But my palate is a little different from a lot of people. I was born in Europe, so when I was younger, I lived in the Netherlands with my father. Okay. So I'm big into like fish and like smoked salmon and bread and a whole bunch of vinegar and sauces and that type of thing. Okay. But man, I love crab legs. If I could eat crab every day, like I would just eat it every day. But I think my best dish, I would want to say is macaroni and cheese, like from scratch though, not the box. I'm talking we grating that cheese. Yes, edges is sweated out from the oven. Okay. We getting in there. So I think that's the best.
Okay, see now, because I make a pretty, I've heard, I make a pretty nice cheese.
They lied. I don't know why they lied to you.
It's a nice amount of people. Now, you know, they say if it doesn't say multiple people saying something, you know,
then it's
true. So we might have to have like a little mac and cheese cook-off or something.
Let's do it. I feel like you're going to beat me though.
I don't know, because
I'm scared.
I mean, it's your confidence that has me like, I need to.
I'm nervous.
I don't know. Her edges be sweating. So your edges sweating.
That means you're really into it.
That's how you know.
That means you in there working.
Yeah, and I respect that. So okay, yes, we might have to. Now my favorite thing to cook for me is my world famous baked spaghetti.
Ooh. Where is it now?
Just as good as it sounds. I just made one we did a dinner, like a family dinner, a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Rocky Taylor. Yeah, we did.
So he's saying that we not family because we didn't get no.
Now listen.
I'm just saying where the leftovers at.
Well, they're definitely gone by now. It's normally no leftovers. People be clearing it out. But now that y'all came in and finally got this done, y'all here. You're part of the family now.
Oh yeah, because I need to eat. That's it.
Now. Because I'm expecting the invite over for this stew and for some fish or something.
Right on over.
Me and my girl will be over.
Tear it up.
With Tupperware. We bring Tupperware too.
Y'all so cute. I love them.
I don't go nowhere without my Tupperware and my plastic bag real quick and I wrap it up myself.
Gotta be ready.
I'm bringing drinks.
We need that too.
I'm bringing drinks and I'm eating. And that's it. I'll buy some groceries. Just let me know, but I'm coming straight to eat.
That's what's up. Yeah, you know, because we do like these. I do these grown-up game nights. So we like to get people together because we're tired of the club.
Yes.
We've been tired of it a long time. So we do like 2 or 3 years now. We do these game nights. Get people come together, potluck style. Bring some food. Bring your best dish. Don't try nothing new unless you really know that trend. Yeah. But bring one of your best dish because we don't want people talking about your dish.
Right.
So bring something, whether it's dessert or something for dinner. And man, yeah, we get out. We play games. We do like charade, or we do gestures, taboo.
Love taboo.
Yeah, we play a lot of different games and stuff, like a lot of different games.
Do y'all go hard though? Because I get in it.
I go hard.
Okay.
We go hard.
I want nobody judging me when I be jumping up there.
Like Dirty Mind. I just played Dirty Mind for the first time. Really fun game.
Is it?
And we won.
I'm gonna plug in there. I am too. I get mad.
Okay.
I'll throw the whole board game over. I'll be like, this is it.
You flip it on the Monopoly board.
I don't even care. I just bought Dirty Minds. I just had like a little girls' night in my house. Okay. And I was trying to play Dirty Minds with them, but they didn't want to play. We went to play. They played Taboo all night. I had to put them out my house. I said, no, all y'all can assume like I'm still drinking. No, pour it out. Get out. Y'all got to go.
Rihanna True is a Taboo. She's a Taboo queen. I give her that. She got skills and she goes hard. Like, I be like, calm down. She be ready to beat. No.
In your ear.
If you don't get out of my ear with that little buzzer, with your little self.
No, you need to know. I'll put it up here like this. Can you hear it? Okay. And buzzing up here. Okay, how short I am.
Yeah, we definitely got to get y'all out to what that is. Yeah. And we like to move them around so different people host them. So it's, crazy enough, you know how it is in Arizona. If it's over 20 minutes, people's like, that's too far. And I'm like, really? Like,
Yeah, that's
we cross
nice.
bridges in the Bay Area to go see friends.
Right. 45 minutes plus.
Yeah.
It's because it's about that connection at time. So yeah, we got to definitely get y'all out to one of the Caymans. I think y'all will enjoy it.
We'll tear it up.
And what I might want to do, I might try to. I want to host one with at the Cats Club. Shout out to my guy Ray. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if we can host one there. And that was cool when they did that bike night, because that's where we had. So I showed that when they did the bike night.
Oh, right. Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
space.
that spot is nice.
That space is real
So
nice.
see if they'll let me host one there. That'd be real fun.
Yes.
They do their bike night at the end of every month too. So y'all look out for that flyer circulating on Facebook and all around.
Can we discuss that hot link though?
The hot link. I
A
was
moment
like,
of silence.
this is a hot link. Just give me some mustard. Don't do nothing else. Give me a little mustard with that.
Dude didn't say nothing to me though. He was like, hot link. Went and got it, put it together, and I just gave him my money and I just walked off. Like, okay.
What kind of transaction was we start off with Big Booty, which is always a great game. It's an icebreaker. Y'all faces is perfect because y'all like, what is that?
Right.
It's a rhythm game. It's like concentration.
Okay.
We play Big Booty, so you keep in the rhythm, but we play for shots. So that's how we start off tonight. Because I hate being in a room when people are like in the corner just talking to who they know.
Oh, I hate
Yeah.
that.
Just stiff and just sitting there and being all like a hermit.
On Facebook, on the phone.
Yeah, so like I'm like, phones down, we gonna interact, and I get people laughing, get you comfortable, get you out of that little shell that you put yourself in, and then after that, everybody just being wild. And by the end of the night, sometimes it's lap dance. It gets kind of crazy sometimes.
I'm trying to be there.
It gets kind of crazy, but we always have fun. We always have fun. Good food, share good time. We always in the night with left, right, center. Have y'all played that?
No.
Oh, I gotta get you.
I just feel out the loop.
I
I
know.
just don't
I'm not living.
understand.
I
I'm
don't
not
feel
living
like
life.
Gotta get y'all out to one for sure.
You know, Roxy invited me to the last one, but I think somebody we know was doing something or something. I was mad. She was like, you missed out, sis. And I was like, I seen the videos. You know how you get bitter and just scroll past it?
Don't even like it. Don't even like it.
Look at it.
Nope.
Dislike.
Shout out to Roxy Taylor for Taylor Made Financial. Yeah, she hosted that one for us last year. Yeah, it was real fun. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another one soon, so we'll definitely let y'all know.
We get caught up.
Netflix and chill.
Man. I think it's some people like that. They don't want to be in a long-term relationship. And that's 100%
And that's
fine.
fine, yeah.
As long as you keep it 100.
That's the
On
part
both
where- that's the
angles,
part
yeah.
where you miss. They
Don't take the decision away from me.
And women have to accept that, though. Like, some women don't accept when a dude tell them, like, I'm not ready for no relationship. I'm not here for it. You know what? If I just hang out with him long enough, he'll see
I'll
that
change his
I'm a
mind.
good woman.
I'm gonna change
and
his
he'll
mind.
change his. No, he not.
He's not.
He already told you from the door, like, respect it.
And
And
then
that-
you mad. Texting all your homegirls, like, what? Okay, but did he tell you? I mean, you know, a couple of months ago, but we've been kicking it tough. Okay, he can kick it with you. He may really like you,
Yep.
but he don't want to go past liking you, like,
Yep.
on a chill level. So, and he told you.
Is y'all listening out there? Is y'all listening? If this could speak to my past 10, 15 years ago, some of the dating I was doing late, it was hard. Girls and I would tell them, we'd have these conversations up front, but they would have that, like, well, we've been hanging out for this long. Yeah, we cool. Like, I like consistency. Like, I mean,
Period.
Creature of habit.
yeah.
And, you know, men speak black and white. That's it.
That's it.
They don't know any other language. So if he's telling you, I don't want to be with you, then be okay with that. And you need to step on. So if you stay there any longer than that, that's just your fault. At that point, I'm sorry, girl.
Right. People don't. Women. I just want to say, people up here, they always try to save face. Just listen. Just go on about your business, because you blocking your blessing,
Yes.
chasing somebody that don't want you.
My
Stop
best friend
it.
used to say, rest in peace, and my best friend DeWan Bush used to say, live, love, get hurt, learn, and then do it all over again. If you cut off any part of that cycle of life, you're not living. You're not living. So try your best not to be one of those people cutting off the cycle of life.
You definitely not learning either.
You're not learning.
No. I have a tattoo that says that. I suffered, I learned, I survived. And it's an infinity symbol.
There you
So
go.
it's always going to keep happening. But the main point is that you're going to suffer, you're going to learn,
Yeah.
and you will survive. I will be okay.
That's what's
So, yeah, I believe that.
Okay, that's what's up. My fellow Pisces up here. That's what I'm talking about. You brought me a new best friend.
Y'all tried it.
All of it.
All right,
Tried
so
it.
y'all heard the song when we was coming back in. It's that Ty Dolla $ign, No Justice, and I played that for a reason, of course. I want to talk about some of these social issues going on. So the most current, or one of the most current that they threw in our face, for no reason, I think, was the whole thing with Colin Kaepernick not wanting to stand for the national anthem. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm proud of him. And it's so funny because we have been seeing so many protests, Black Lives Matters, and just protesting everywhere, and some of them going really violent. But something so simple as sitting down has sparked such a huge uproar, and it even has me thinking half the time because my daughter had like a little flag ceremony at school, and they were doing a Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, should I not? But I also don't want to make my daughter the face of something that I believe in that kind of point, especially some place like that for her in school. But I think it's extremely powerful that something so simple is causing such a havoc on people's lives, and the response that we're getting from it, as far as looking at him and saying how disrespectful he is, and people fought for this country and everything like that, and like we understand that, but what they fought for, we're not living. We're not living that right now at all. So yes, I'm with him sitting down, and I'm very proud of him. I'm very excited that someone made such a powerful move and decided to, because so long I was like, people out here, stars, celebrities have such a huge impact and a voice that they just don't use, that you could change so much. And now this little NFL guy who just decided, I'm not going to stand. No argument, no big thing he did, no big show, just sat down. And he's using it to change and to provoke thought. And people don't like it. Because now we have a light to something, and now people are thinking, and we don't like what people think. So...
Well, you can tell I'm clearly annoyed by the eye rolling. If I could smack my teeth, I would. But I think it's ridiculous. And then people want to include the troops in there where he's being disrespectful. No. And just like a lot of them said, I'm out here and I'm fighting for the freedom of all of y'all. We're not mad that he didn't stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm not out here fighting for the national anthem. Like, that's not what they out there doing. So it's just like, I'm proud of him. And I'm so, did you see where the owner has now decided to go ahead and donate $1 million as well? So I mean, it's sparking. Oh my gosh, it's sparking a thought, and a lot of people are mad at him, talking about, well, he should have been doing that. He been had this platform, but people change and people wake up at different times in their lives. So embrace him waking up. That's what's wrong with the community. Period. You want people to be as hard as you were, when you was doing it 10 years ago. No, everybody has their time where they're going to make their stance, and when they do, you embrace them and you bring them in and you back them up, and that's just what it is. I'm proud of him. I'm glad he did it, and he needs to go ahead and keep kneeling, and everybody else that's kneeling with him. We're not free, and if you think you are free, maybe you need to talk to him or talk to somebody that's a little bit more conscious than you if you have an issue with him kneeling down, because we're not free. That word has just became real relative, especially with a lot of the things that are going on today. So if he wants to kneel, you keep kneeling. I don't care. I'm rocking with him with my fist in the air.
That's what's up.
And if I have the chance to kneel down, I'll do it. But they don't, be doing the national anthem just all willy-nilly for me to do it.
That's true. And that's the thing too, though, like the point that I brought up to some people, I brought up on one of our shows, like, they're making this big deal, but if people in the NFL isn't saying much. They're being quiet on it. But people are making this big deal because if you pay attention, the NFL only shows the Pledge of Allegiance opening day, maybe a playoff game, and then Super Bowl. So there's 16 games, more than that in between that. And they're not showing. There's 30 teams playing, but you're not seeing the national, unless you're at the game. But on TV, so I'm telling you, like, they're choosing capitalism over patriotism. That time, it's like 90 seconds. They're like, we can fit 3 commercials in there. It's $1 million a commercial. We can make $3 million in 90 seconds. Because they've heard the Pledge of Allegiance before. And it's like, so none of y'all say nothing about that. But because this man is sitting down quietly, you got a problem with it. He's un-American, disrespecting the troops. And he said it. I never said, I don't have no problem with the troops. I'm talking about what's going on with police.
Right.
So they made it into something that was never there.
They just want to be mad.
And to comfort them is what make them sleep better at night. Like, no, this is because you're being disrespectful, but you're not looking at the true issue of what's causing him to do it in the first place. But it's easier to blame it on that and cover up and put smoke signals over there on that side.
Exactly.
And they're trying to distract the situation and what's at hand. So they're trying to have us focus on, oh no, it's unconstitutional and he's doing all. No, but he's sitting down. You know, how is he hurting anybody? How about we talk about the other situations where, you know, black people are getting hurt and killed and suffocating, but you don't bring that part up. But
like,
he's
it's
but
not
I'm
about, it's not about that.
no.
But it is.
It is about that.
But he's hurting me because he's sitting down, and that hurts my constitution, and I feel. How
Out
that
of
hurt
everybody on the field, he's breaking up your concentration. Why are you not focused on the game?
Yeah.
Like, why are you not, if you're so patriotic, why are you not so into this national anthem that you don't even see this man that's kneeling? Since it means so much to you, if I was focused on something that was really important to me, I'm not going to see what you're doing over here.
Mm-mm.
You just want a reason to be mad.
They want to be. I feel like they're trying to find a reason to be at our level of us being upset and angry. Now they're trying to justify and say, "Well, I'm upset and angry because of this, and that's how it connects." No, it doesn't.
They want their noise to drown out ours.
Yes.
So y'all can let go about those. Stop. Don't worry about those shootings that happened in
No.
Baton Rouge and Minnesota and all this. Just let that go because this is the issue now. It's
Yeah.
like there can be multiple issues. Like you understand that, right? The world is
In multiple levels.
Yeah, multiple. Yeah, like it's crazy and it gets really annoying when people try to silence you. Like the
Super
whole thing
annoying.
of the All Lives Matter people that are using it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're saying it in combatants of Black Lives Matter.
Exactly.
It's like, well, you can believe all lives matter, and I see what's going on, boom, you can count me. But they're like, oh, no, all lives matter. It's like, so you're telling me to be quiet?
Yeah.
That's the
Pretty
problem.
much. Trying to talk over you.
Like, that's the problem. I can say what I say, and I respect that you're saying what you say. Yeah, it's crazy, but I'm glad the conversation is, like, at the forefront. You can see it, like, at the front of people's minds at work. Like, people don't want to touch on stuff, but, like, it's a conversation that needs to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes you're not going to break out in the middle of certain meetings and just go into it, but it's
Thought about it.
It's a healthy
Just break
conversation.
out. All power to
I
the
thought
people.
about it. I thought about it.
And you will think about it, but like, you know, certain people, like, you just, it's funny because you have these coworkers that you're cool with or whatever, depending on what you do. And you can just tell that they may want to ask you something, or they may have an opinion about something, or if they catch you in the middle of a conversation, they'll love to like drop theirs in. And yeah, and then they probably don't expect you to come back with the real answer.
And they should
the
not.
PC work answer. And it's just like, if you don't really want the real answer, don't even jump in this conversation.
If my coworkers ever hear this, or if they see the footage once I put it on YouTube, don't even ask me. Just keep it pushing.
They try me. They ask me because they know I'm gonna be real raw and I'm gonna answer it.
Yeah.
And they know that's part of the Jersey in me, so they come in there really tiptoeing at first. Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't really sugarcoat things too much. Like, I had a staff meeting the other day, and I was just like, "You guys need to stop lying on this paperwork. Like, you're lying. That's what you're doing." And so my director's like, "Well, you can't call them liars." I'm like, "But they're lying.
But
that's
that's
what
what they
they're
are.
doing
So
is
technically,
lying."
You're a liar.
She's like, "Well, you gotta say." I was like, "No, they lied. You're not listening." She's like, "Well, you know, falsifying." No, it's a lie.
Lie.
And I had a hard time. By the end of us, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do it differently when you're not here in the meeting.
That
and still
corporate-
call them a liar
That
because that's what they
corporate
did.
verbiage.
Mhm.
You're
You're
falsifying.
falsifying, or you know, misrepresentation of
Yeah.
information. No, you
It's a
lied.
lie.
And so she got really upset. I kept saying that. I'm like, well, they are liars.
Oh my god.
So it's things like that. And don't ask me if you don't want the answer because I'm gonna give it to you.
Just don't even talk to me about it. Especially not at work. I'm not for it.
Not for it.
Because I'm going to go all the way in and be fired. So just leave me
HR before
alone.
you know it.
I had
Right.
my door. Somebody to come in. I know what happened. Just
With all
sleep
my
here.
bags. Oh, but can I just stay in the extra room, girl?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so as far as that, because we got to get ready and wrap up. So as far as all of everything that's going on, because my personal quick opinion is like, with everything that's going on, people always say like, it started, well, it's been going on, but it started more like with Jesse Williams speech, and people was like excited, as I think you should be. But then a lot of people was like, you know how we do it. Y'all getting all hyped now, posting that y'all wasn't thinking about that last week, and in 2 weeks y'all don't be thinking about it. That's cool. Like, don't be that mad. Some people might not be, but he just woke something up in some people that needed to be woken up.
Right.
Those people that's gonna forget in 2 weeks, maybe in 2 months, they're going to wake up. But let's focus on who's out there now, and who can be an ally and a resource to help
Exactly.
push. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all feel? Because I think it's going in the right direction. It's not sitting still. It's not fading away. Like, I think you posted something I was talking about with somebody. Like, don't think I forgot. Because
Right.
I'm not posting every day about it still. Don't think it's over. So I think the movement is moving in the right direction, and the conversations are continuing. So how do y'all feel about all of that?
I think it is. I just feel like don't don't focus on what everyone else is doing. Do your part, like I'm gonna do my part. You do your work, and you get out in the community, and you do whatever you feel like you need to do to keep the movement and keep the conversation abrupt, and you do that. Don't worry about the naysayers or somebody that's necessarily not as vocal as you. Everybody doesn't have the nerve or the strength to get out there and be so vocal about things. That doesn't mean that they won't be behind you or they're not for the movement. Just like I always post on my page, everybody is not a leader. You have your leaders, and then you have those people behind them backing them up. So just focus on you. And I feel like as a community, we are coming back together, and we're getting it together, and let's just keep working. So don't focus on the negativity of it. Like, do it. Just shut up, do your work, and let's get us back together. And that's just it.
Don't distract yourself.
Worry? Why you worried about they pot?
I think for me, I think that similar to what she just said, is that everybody does things differently. Everybody grieves differently. Everybody handles situations differently. There's no blueprint of how you're supposed to handle this type of situation. So we have to be accepting and allowing people to handle it the way that they feel comfortable in handling it, and then support them in the way that they're doing it. So I'm not out there protesting in the streets and, fists all in the air and getting arrested and all this extra thing, but it doesn't mean that it's not just as important and value to me. And I'm not a big, yeller and screamer in that kind of manner, but so I have to take a second and think back and, write my process out. So I wrote an article on that in the Arizona Informant. Shout out to Mike Powell. And just voicing my thoughts. And I feel like as America, we're grieving. And like I said, everyone grieves differently. And they handle that grief differently. And we have to be accepting of it. So I think we're moving in the right direction. And whether it's, taking a knee or sitting down, or whether you're out there, protesting in the streets, whichever way. But we're all making a movement. And we have to be accepting of those who are waking up, and welcome them, bring them in, embrace them. Not shun them because they're not doing it the way I'm doing it.
Right.
Not push them away. Oh, you're not really about it. You're not, you're not protesting enough for me. You're not black on everything. And I'm like, well, doesn't make you any more black or better than I am. I still feel the same pain. Just because I handle mine differently doesn't make your pain any more stronger than mine.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. But I think we're moving in a good direction and becoming a little bit more accepting and a little bit more understanding.
Yeah.
And more inviting. So we just need to keep moving in that direction.
Put your money where the black is.
Back in the block.
Put your money where the black is.
So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Thank you for having
Sharing
us.
y'all company and y'all opinions. Strong opinions.
Yeah.
Go over here, got that face. She got
Man,
that face.
I'm all.
We need another 2 hours.
Yeah. Her chest is not light enough. She needs to get some more off.
So yeah, we're gonna have to set something up in between for another good back and forth with somebody.
All right, they gotta come to the channel.
Yeah. So speaking of that, so your new YouTube channel. So give everybody the name and where they can find that.
The name is being Anneke Marie, and I also have a blog that I just started. It's on Blogger. I think it's being AnnekeMarie.blogger.com or something of that nature.
Okay.
I forgot. But I'm pretty much, a lot of people come to me as far as black owned businesses and where they can go, because I decided my stance is, I'm not for marching and ranting and yelling. I was doing a lot of that on Facebook, and that's not gonna really do anything but get me likes of people that have a like-minded opinion. So I just decided to make my YouTube channel. I'll be reviewing everything black owned, from services to products to apps, the radio station, anything and everything that's owned by someone black. I feel like a big thing is hitting people in their pockets.
True.
And I think if we, spend money on our own, we can build. It takes money to get out there and get a big platform. We're all not, is it Kaepernick? We're all not him. So we all can't get on national television and make that stance. But I think if we start funding more of our own, we can get our Black Wall Street back. So that's my thing, and y'all can come to the channel and I'll review whatever products or services or anything that you want. I'll be a little guinea pig before you go out and spend your own money. So
that's what's up. So shout out to you for that. So y'all make sure y'all follow that. We're actually gonna get the link. We'll post it on the Let's Do Lunch page, our Facebook page. It's LET_S Do Lunch. So I'll post a link for that, and where you'll be able to get any information on CourtMe.
Ooh, we black on.
Hey.
So there you go. Shout out to Black Wall Street Phoenix, Rochelle Campbell, and shout out to 10,000 Fearless, man. I just went to the community barbecue they had.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're awesome.
They're super awesome.
Yes, Brother Muhammad.
Oh,
I used to work with
I love him.
Henry Muhammad, yeah.
Shout out to everybody associated with it, man. That was a good event. That was a real cool thing. Just some of the community come out, eat, and just network, and that was cool. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody out there doing their thing, man. Pushing the issue and not letting it die. Yeah, man. Y'all stay active, stay awake, stay aware.
I'll be
Just being in
recording.
there.
I'm gonna be recording that, and if you on camera, you're not getting no waiver or nothing. You about to be right on that YouTube channel. So be looking nice, have your makeup on point,
Be ready.
be ready.
Oh my gosh. Well, once again, thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to Anneke and Suma. Thank y'all for coming in. CourtMe.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
For sure. So we about to get up out of here. Thank y'all again for tuning in, man. Y'all like the page, download the app, support District Radio. Make sure y'all get that, share that, tell a friend and tell a friend to tell your boss. This is what you doing for 2 hours every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You're listening to Let's Do Lunch.
Tell your
Y'all know we have
cousin.
a lot of other great shows too. So y'all want to stay tuned in on the app. We also have My Radio Chicago, and we have SDR Uncut for y'all. That's just like, I don't want to hear the edited version. I want the real version. So y'all can tune in. We
Ooh,
got all that for y'all.
that's where I need to be.
Yeah, see, we need to get you on the next Bro Show versus Ladies Night.
Yeah.
I'm for that.
Mhm.
That'd be cool. So
I'm
we'll
off
get
that.
That'd be deep.
So, man, thank y'all again. Once again, one more time for coming through. I appreciate it. And I just learned something new from y'all. So, that was cool.
Yes.
Each one, teach one.
That's what it is. So y'all know me. I'm your boy, Jay Jones, a.k.a. I See You Feel Me. We'll be having the building Anneke and Suma, and I'm about to have them do the outro with me. Tune in. Stick to it, man. We got great music for y'all coming on the way. This has been Let's Do Lunch right here on Support District Radio Network.
My Radio Phoenix.
Ow.
There you go.